It's Thursday, everyone. I'm Andrew Dow. Time for a Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit newyorktitle.com. We have a packed house today. Steve Glick, Dave Rutiner, Josh Brussell, and the Jen Wilson team. How is everybody?
Good.
We are like super full. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, 5 mics. We're going to make this work. So let's start with you, Josh. Josh, welcome in. Obviously, you've not been a guest on this podcast, but you were just saying you are a longtime friend of Jen Wilson's and the family. So what brings you in today?
I'm here because I'm doing an event with my company, Volley, out in Montauk. And we're bringing in Olympic athletes, and we're going to play, and we have a whole bunch of stuff going on, free to the public, live music, food, and a lot of fun.
And okay, so when's this?
This is going to be, the tournament itself is Thursday, July 30th, so a week from today.
Okay.
It's a big event, but we have youth clinics Tuesday, July 28th, and we have some events and a welcome party on July 29th at the Montauk.
Oh, wow. And Jen, you were saying this is all going to help the East Hampton Lifeguard? Am I saying that right?
Hamptons Lifeguard Association, they run the junior lifeguard program, which is an incredible program. All these kids learn how to really be safe in the ocean, and a lot of them go on to be our ocean lifeguards out here. So this is a fundraiser completely for this event.
Listen, let me tell you, I was at the beach last weekend, and I got 2 girls, 7 and 8, and we're sitting in front of the lifeguard stand. They're just playing in the ocean, right? Whatever. And all of a sudden, there's a woman that's stuck out there. I guess she was caught in the rip, couldn't get back in. The lifeguards act so fast and like such a good team. You know what I mean? And it's really, and they're always out there training. This is Hampton Bays, but same thing, right? Same training, and they responded so quick. 4 of them all working together, get out there, no big deal. It wasn't that the water was really deep, but you could tell that she was struggling to get in.
Yeah, she was in a rip.
And within, a couple seconds, they're out to her, they pull her back in, they just kind of chat with her, walk her through it, everything. But it was really cool to watch them do their job and do it so well. So you know how important that training is, because in an instant, it can go sideways.
Well, and also, for me, this is really important because my father in the 60s, he was an ocean lifeguard for East Hampton Village, and then my 2 brothers were, and my 2 daughters.
Yeah, so this is like near and dear to your heart.
Thing. Yeah,
that's very cool.
Are you going to be performing at this thing? Because I know you sing.
So I have a couple things I'll be doing. So Tuesday with the clinics. That evening, I'll actually be at the Talk House with my Sublime tribute band, Ludog, which I'm going to invite all the pros to go to. I want to show them
really
the real
cool.
Hamptons, the one that we all know.
Yeah,
he's really good. He's really good.
And then Wednesday at the Montauk, I'm going to have like an acoustic, chill kind of West Coast surf vibe band. We're going to be playing at the Montauk from 6 to 9 for a welcome party where all our pros will be there, and we're inviting all our players. That's open to the public as well.
So when you say open, like you mean free, right?
Yep, everything that we are doing is free for the public, except for the clinics.
Free.
Except for the clinics, okay.
The clinics, you can sign up at www.herovolley.com. But we actually I got them to reduce the price wave from last year because this is our second year. And we're trying to make it affordable. We really want to just bring volleyball to everybody and show them how amazing the sport is.
Very cool. You're like a Renaissance man. So you're a teacher, you have a Sublime tribute cover band, you're a surfer, you're a volleyball guy. I mean, you're like and a musician. That's crazy.
Well, I don't surf, but I have other band. Like I have late night at the Talk House this Friday, which is insane. So I just do a little bit of everything.
Man, awesome.
And he definitely sees my daughter Lucy there.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I try to give her rides home. I try to do the right thing.
Good to have somebody keeping an eye on things. That's all right.
It takes a village.
Yeah, very cool. Listen, let's talk a little bit of real estate. Obviously, it's a real estate podcast. Jen, your team, you guys are busy. You full house here with everybody in. So what do you guys got going on?
So I'm going to let Yesenia speak about this. We have a great listing in Montauk, actually, so it ties right into this. And we'll probably have an open house during those days at this listing at 64 Fairview. And I'll let Yesenia speak about that.
64 Fairview. It's a great property. We've had it on for some time. We just reduced the price to 1,495, so it's definitely priced and ready to go. The median home in Montauk is about $2 million, so we're well below that. So you can come in, create your own vision and make this the perfect home in Montauk. 0.6 acres, 2,600 square feet, in 3 levels. It's really...
This is the one that backs up to Montauk Downs?
Yeah,
It butts
right.
the golf course.
So there's like a gate that
Very
leads right
cool.
into it. It's really phenomenal. It's a phenomenal property. It's within 5 minutes to the village, to the beach, to really anywhere. So
Yeah.
Location-wise, you couldn't get any better. And there's a whipping willow in the back garden, which is really, really sweet.
Pretty.
I love Montauk.
Montauk is such a special
that's
place. I mean, it's just like we were there at Soleil East for dinner just 2 days ago, and we walked around the village, and it's you just really feel like you're on vacation. You are on vacation.
You are. There's a lot
It's
of
just
mom
a
and
totally
pop
different
shops.
world. Yeah, it's just
really
so nice.
relaxed. I mean, Montauk is just different. And I think when you first drive into Montauk, that first peak of the ocean is your
Yeah,
is your unplugging
you
moment.
feel
You
you
just come
feel
in
a
and you're-
relief.
Yeah.
Something happens for sure.
There's definitely something special about driving into Montauk
Yeah.
and seeing that.
Everybody knows that spot.
Yeah,
Like, you're coming
everybody
over the
knows that
highway,
one
and it's like
moment.
right there. Yeah.
It's interesting.
All right, I'm going to pass the mic over to Steve. Let's get a big picture rundown on what's going on in the market.
All right, so past week, 21 listings went into contract from West Hampton to Montauk. Last year, there were 20 listings, so that's an increase of 5%. 2 years ago, there were 28 listings that went into contract, so a decrease there of 25%. But the breakdown of the 21 transactions, there was one over 20 million, one between 15 and 20 million, 4 between 3 and 5, 5 between 2 and 3, 8 between 1 and 2, and 2 under a million. Dollar volume was 87 million. Last year was 58 million in 1 week, so it's an increase of 50%. And 2 years ago, the dollar volume was 82 million, so just a small increase of 6%. But there were 31 new listings that came onto the market, so that increases the inventory by 10 listings. And the breakdown of those 31 new listings: one over 20 million, one between 10 and 15 million, 5 between 5 and 10, 3 between 3 and 5, 7 between 2 and 3. 10 between 1 and 2, so a lot in that $1 and $2 million category, and 4 under a million. Inventory's at 1,764 total listings, 1,396 active, and 368 in contract. So the same story every week is about 20 to 30 listings going into contract and about 20 to 30 listings coming on the market. So pretty much flat, but a good week in Hamptons.
So it feels even every week, Jen. What do you make of the market right now?
We're busy. We have a lot of listings. We're busy. We have a deal on a couple of our listings that just happened. So, yeah, I think that it's, first of all, the rental market is really strong this year.
It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
going?
Yep.
Wow.
And then I think a lot of these people who are out here are looking at houses to buy, and that price point, what you just said, Steve, between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That's like, sort of entry level.
That's
at
gold
this
right
point.
there. Yeah, it's good to see
So
those
it's-
listings coming on.
So we
Yeah.
have a few listings in that category,
Uh-huh.
especially this one in Montauk.
Yep.
It's a great listing. It just needs to be redone inside, and you'll be sitting pretty with a property definitely over 2.
Yeah, we've been seeing like the second wave coming in. We talked about it last week, where the first wave of buyers came in right before Memorial Day. Now we're seeing the second wave of people listing their home and transacting as we round out, coming into August. So we're starting to feel it, see it, and it's like picking up over the past 2 weeks. It's been very active. And that is what we're predicting, and that's going to continue, I think, all the way through, September, October.
Yep,
That's the plan.
We're feeling it, so it's good.
Yeah.
David,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Well, this weekend. Well, so a reminder. It's called Lou Dog.
Yep, Lou Dog.
Lou Dog. What is that? What's
So
the
Lou Dog-
origin of Lou Dog?
So Lou Dog is Bradley Noel, who's the original singer. Now they have his son, Jacob Knowles, the lead singer, Sublime, which is absolutely incredible. They're actually playing in Bayshore, I think, tonight or tomorrow or something, which is insane. But Lou Dog was Brad Noel's dog. And if you listen to a lot of the lyrics, you'll
yeah, he
hear
talks
Lou
about the
Dog
dog.
in the lyrics.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was this Dalmatian that just followed him everywhere, would be on stage. It was absolutely insane. But I also have Little Head Thinks, which is at the Talk House on Friday.
That's what I knew. Little
Yep.
Head Thinks. I was like, I'd never heard of Lou Dog. Little Head Thinks. Talk about what's Little Head Thinks.
So that's my band I've been in for about 20 years. I got into that band because over 20 years ago, the Talk House had like a Talk House Idol contest,
Right.
which I won. And they were like, yo, be a part of our band. But it's been that way for 20 years now. We've had the same guys. We've only changed drummers. But yeah, we've been playing the Talk House parties all over the Hamptons, weddings for 20 plus. And
It really is the heart of Amagansett in terms of nightlife. I mean, you can't even argue that. It's just a great local spot. It really, it fits in with the locals really well, but then like people from the city, they love it too, and it's like a central point for the whole Hamptons.
Yeah,
it's
and
amazing.
musicians love to play there. The amount of people I've met through the Talk House is absolutely insane. I've got to play with like people I'd never thought I'd even meet.
I haven't been there all summer.
So cool.
I got to get over there. Yeah, I haven't been there all summer.
Saturday nights, there's like a line down the block to
It's
get
wild.
in.
Yeah, but it's worth it. You get in,
Totally.
you know,
I was
it's
there last
fine.
week to see a tribute band, and such a fun night.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
Dave,
right.
can
Yeah.
we have Josh talk about this event and how it works with the people who are going to be playing volleyball and who participates and what it looks like?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so real quick, that we have those clinics on Tuesday. So I do this all with Carrie Walsh. So we're going to have Carrie Walsh Jennings, 3 times gold medalist and a 1-time bronze medalist, which she's very, very emphatic about. Don't forget about the bronze.
Yes.
But her husband's coming out. She's actually bringing out her whole family this year. And we think a couple of the pros will be at these clinics, and we still have spots open. And basically what we teach there is, first and foremost, volleyball is we're trying to grow that sport. But the second thing is Carrie and all of us are all about being multi-sport athletes and how important it is to do not just concentrate on one thing. And we're firm believers in that what you learn in sports, what you learn in school, what you learn in anything, you can apply to everything. So we're all about wellness, about doing your body well, doing your mind well, and how it relates to everything you do. So there's that underlying theme in these clinics, which I think anybody, even if you don't play volleyball, it's definitely worth going. And like I said, we have kids, youth clinics from 9 to 12, and then we have adult clinics from 1 to 3. So that's open to anybody.
Nice.
And then we'll have after we're going to do like a happy hour at Montauk Brew, who's been such a great sponsor and supporter of everything we've been doing. Wednesday, we're kind of showing the pros Montauk. We're showing everybody. We've got their top women's team in the world, TKN, is coming out. They're probably going to represent us in the Olympics in 2028. We've got Phil Dahlhauser, who was the Beijing Beast. He won gold in Beijing.
What a cool name. Man, imagine doing something so cool that you can walk around calling yourself that.
He's the Beijing.
You know, it's like nuts. All right.
Yeah, he's such a cool dude. That's one of my favorite parts about this is meeting new people, and all these volleyball players are so amazing. And for anybody who comes to the event, you literally just walk right up to them, and you can like talk to these Olympians who represent the USA. It's absolutely amazing to do that. For Wednesday, so we'll show them all the stuff. Thursday, the main event. We have 2 tournaments going on side by side. So what we did is we have 1 or 2 pros on a team. We have 5 teams. We call that our Pro-Am. I've got a lifeguard on each of those Pro-Am teams to represent HLA and all that stuff in this tournament. And I've acquired and amassed locals who we just want that to represent the community. One of my friends is a FDNY guy. He's going to be playing. So we try to bring everything and create this great community of people together. And they'll play. On the side, we have amateur teams, which you guys are sponsoring. Thank you so much.
Team, yeah,
sponsoring the lifeguard team. So we have 1 team of just lifeguards. 2 of the teams are high school kids from East Hampton High School. We have Sag Maine representing their players.
Fun.
And Montauk has sponsored a team. So we have all these different teams going on, and they have their own tournament because some people, they're like, it's fun playing with pros, but I would just want to play. And I'm like, all right, man, here you go. 2 girls are on the court at all times on both sides. And so they're going to compete. The winner of the amateur goes into the playoffs of the pros. And here's the best part about it is in the playoffs for the Pro-Am, when you beat a team, they're out of the tournament, but you pick up those pros. So what's going to happen at about so at about 5 o'clock at the end of the day, that finals for that Pro-Am is basically you getting an exhibition, 6's tournament of the best beach volleyball players in the world.
Wow.
So you get to see them, and some amateurs will be in there, and that's where it culminates. And again, totally free. We want to invite everybody. We have food, we have sponsors, we have giveaways. I'm going to have games in between that people can participate in, even if they're not volleyball players. We're just trying to build that fun. This is just about bringing everybody together, enjoying volleyball, and more importantly, just enjoying the day.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want to play volleyball now.
Yeah, right? That was cool. Good sales pitch.
I just want to touch on, because I got to know Josh. Obviously, we both teach in East Hampton, but also through Jen Brabant, who helps Josh put this on. And Jen and I's daughters are in the Nipper Guard program. And it's my daughter's first year, and she absolutely loves it. And what she's picking up as far as like water and beach safety through Hampton Lifeguard Association is pretty cool to see. just the skills and the confidence of being around water. And then they move them from the bay when they're younger up to the ocean beaches at the age of 9. And so it's such an important thing to be, a good, strong ocean swimmer when you live as close to the beach as we all do.
Agreed.
So.
Yeah, and they have the Nipper tournament Monday and Tuesday next week.
Yeah.
And then right after our event, they have the junior lifeguard tournament at Atlantic on Saturday and Sunday, which is huge. And then those players, they go on to a national tournament if they qualify.
Yeah.
And we actually have lifeguards, Daisy Pitches and Liam Knight, who represent the United States. They went to New Zealand, they went to Australia for an international lifeguard tournament.
Wow.
Yeah,
So that's how big
amazing.
it gets.
Yeah,
Really awesome.
It's such a great program.
Yeah, they want to
cool.
waterproof America. They're waterproofing East Hampton, so everybody can do it, but they want to waterproof America. And they actually have an adult guarding program. So it's not just junior lifeguards anymore.
Yeah.
They added it this year. So any adults who kind of want to learn about these riptides and all the stuff you're talking about, now there's an adult program, which is absolutely insane.
Johnny Ryan's been recruiting me for that.
Me too, but I don't go. I get the text messages. I just ignore.
Very cool.
I'm like, oh, it scares me.
Man. All right. That's good stuff. Is there anything else before we let you guys go?
I think that's good. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for
thanks
coming
so much.
in. That's great. I guess we'll call that a podcast. Everybody have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'm Andrew Dow. That's what's happening in the Hamptons.